Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on OrganiGram. Looks like a lot of the MJ plays are in the green today, which is a good thing. This is OrganiGram, ticker OGI. And as you can see, I have it here on Robinhood. I have more in a retirement. You should be able to buy this pretty much on any brokerage. But again, OrganiGram, and looks like it's having a pretty decent day here. Dipped at 289. Looks like the high is about 321. If you don't know what this one is, it's a MJ play. Feel free to pause and go over that information there for yourself. Founded in 2010, a $923 million market cap, and average volume of 5.88 million. Kind of like the other ratings on some of the other MJ plays that I've talked about here today. I just did a video on Sundial, Hexo, and Tilray, and a lot of them are way in the green on the hold, so kind of the same ratings on all of them. But again, these are all a long-term play for myself. Here's a look at earnings, and they have earnings that are coming up on July 20th, looks like in the pre-market. So if you're a holder of OGI, go ahead and put that on your calendar and be able to watch it that day and kind of see what it does. So again, currently at 320, and like I said, it dipped here. So this is what I have bought my last shares at 305 back in March, and looks like some more at 305 in March. February looks like it was at 328, so it looks like it's been coming down a little bit since February, I believe, when they all hit the high around the 10th or so. But there's some information that came out here. This is a look at bar chart. So currently at 321, and high, or the low is 289, high of 321. So it looks like it's hitting a high here. So that's pretty good for a Friday afternoon on an MJ play. So the volume 19 million, average volume of 6 million, and 5-day change of 0.37, and a 52-week range of $1 to 6.45. Market cap of 864, and go over the rest of the information there yourself. And again, that's on bar chart. OrganiGram launches Big O Buds, indoor grown, strain specific dried flower in 28-gram value format. And this is dated a couple days ago, but still relevant to the product and stock today. So here you can see trades on the NASDAQ. The parent company of OrganiGram, a leading licensed producer of MJ, is pleased to announce the launch of Big O Buds, a lineup of dried flower products featuring a roster of well-known genetics and an exciting rotation of one-time offerings in 28-gram format. So without a doubt, Big Bag of Buds delivers on all of those points, but also Canadian consumers. A continuous pipeline of new cultivars reflecting our team's ongoing search for the development of new terpene profiles and phenotypic expressions. And this kind of goes over some more information about the Big Bag of Buds, and that's kind of a tongue twister. Offers a minimum of 17% THC and a rich cultivator selection that includes ultra sour, pungent, sativa leaning sour featuring the tartness of Meyer lemon, and the diesel and pungent notes from the cultivar's Kush undertones. OrganiGram currently leads the pack with the #1 ultra sour brand in Canada. The Big Bag of Buds OTO cultivar selection will include grapefruit, organic glue, and lemon tree strains. And here's more about OrganiGram. Again, traded on the NASDAQ. Derived products in Canada, and Edibles and Infusions Corporation, a MJ infused soft chew and confectionery manufacturer in Canada. And feel free to pause and go over the rest of the information there for yourself. Moving on. While Tilray, OrganiGram Holdings, and Hexo jumped today, and this is dated on the 25th, so they've been having a couple good days here. And I've talked about all of these. Tilray just did a video, Hexo, and Sundial. High growth stocks are in favor with investors so far this week. The MJ stocks are gaining today as a result. OrganiGram and Hexo and all reversing declines seen over the past 3 months, though the intraday highs as of 1:30. Tuesday shares of these companies traded as follows. Tilray up 7.6%, OrganiGram Holdings up 3.3%, Hexo up 5.7%. So in addition to the general market sentiment, today's move got a boost from an analyst upgrade in the sector. Fellow Canadian MJ company CGC, that says CDC, it should be CGC, Canopy Growth, was upgraded from neutral to buy at equity research firm MKM. So might have to take a look at CGC as well. Now at the latest move, supporting U.S. legalization came earlier this month when Ohio and fellow Republican from Alaska introduced Common Sense MJ Reform for Veterans, Small Business, and Medical Professional Act. It's notable that Republicans are sponsoring the bill, which gives more momentum to the drive to remove MJ from the controlled substance list. According to Joyce's office, the bill would create a federal preemption to protect financial institutions and other business in non-MJ legal states so that they can service MJ companies. And feel free to pause and go over the rest. Tilray has grown its medical MJ business in Europe, and after its recent combination with Aphria, this access to distribution infrastructure in the United States through the Sweetwater Brewing business. And I just talked about Tilray, so you can find that in the library as well. And earlier this month, Hexo announced its first U.S. production facility through a subsidiary in northern Colorado. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there. Moving on here, CIBC lifts OrganiGram Holdings price estimate. Who else is bullish? And this is just dated on the 27th. So yesterday. So they gained 3.3% on the last trading day, reaching $2.82 price per share at the time. The company reported on May 18th and launches Bag O' Buds indoor grown strain specific dried flour in 28-gram value format. The Big Bag O' Buds strains include both celebrated and new cultivators, including OrganiGram's industry-leading Ultra Sour. Again, OrganiGram, the parent company, is a leading licensed producer of MJ, is pleased to announce the launch of Big Bag O' Buds lineup of dried flour products featuring a roster of well-known genetics and exciting rotation of one-time offerings in 28-gram format. And so I'll just lightly scroll through here, so kind of some of the same information that we've kind of already covered. And moving on here, OrganiGram Holdings is a Canadian licensed producer focuses on producing exceptional indoor-grown MJ for patients and adult recreational consumers, as well as developing global business partnerships. And here it kind of goes over two MJ penny stocks to watch in June 2021. And feel free to pause and go over that information. And MJ stocks to watch right now. This is the part that I was wanting to get at, but there's lots of information in here and recent reports. So OrganiGram, and I was going to do a video on Green Lane. Over here to Reddit. 3 researchers from China's Wuhan Institute of Virology became sick enough on November 19th that they sought hospital care, according to a previously undisclosed. I've heard some of that information. That's interesting that that's on here, but getting rather tired of all that information and talk. So moving on, stock twits, 52-week low of 101, high of 645, and huge rotation out of crypto to the memes. Weed is next from technicals, so that makes sense. So rotation, so crypto kind of went downhill and to memes, and now very interesting. After hours going nuts, or is up and down. Nice finish. And over here to tip ranks, currently at 321 with a moderate buy, a high of 360, and a high for $5.09, a low of 269. So it's showing the analyst price target of 360 with a 12% upside. That is all the information that I have on OrganiGram. If you have any of OGI, go ahead and list that in the comments, along with your cost basis and how many shares you have. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, I will go ahead and smash that for me and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.